Welcome to the Workbench with your hosts Tommy Burgess and Anthony Del Grosso. Enjoy the show.
What up, guys?
What's up?
How's it going? Another weekend.
That's right. Another one in the books.
Fucking Monday. Well, guys, obviously you don't see Tommy on the show tonight. Tommy got some food poisoning. Think he might have had some bad raccoon. You know how Tommy is. You never know. So hopefully he gets better. But we do have someone fun this evening. Someone that everybody knows. Someone that everybody respects
Yep.
and likes to listen to. Man makes some amazing traction compound conditioners. Some other things we won't name. We'll just call them safety meetings.
Safety meeting.
Safety meetings. But we'll have Frank Greer on this evening talk about some processes on how he glues his tires. And as we see, we got our co-host over here, Pork Chop. She's always got to come in here and say what's up, girl.
That's right, girl. Hey, big girl.
So, guys, did you guys get to watch any racing this weekend? Was there any racing?
I watched
'Cause
a
I
little
didn't see a
bit.
lot. I didn't get to see a lot.
Yeah. I watched the SoCal race, the limited prep race that they had there, and a little bit of the Outlaw. Looked pretty good.
All right. I mean, do we know any times they were running?
I do not, actually.
I did
Terrible.
see. I seen some stuff. I'm not too sure who it was that was trying to create a no time race, which don't get me wrong, I do enjoy no time. How do you feel?
I like racing the no-time races. We do those here in Dallas quite often, actually. I enjoy it because everybody, you feel like when you're standing behind the car, it's like, oh man, dude, that was a good hit. I don't know what it ran, but it was good.
Absolutely.
You watch somebody else's pass and it's like, oh dude, I don't know if it was good enough or whatever. The problem I see with no time racing is the first question you get asked on the live is, hey, what are they running? How fast are they going?
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, I think it's a no time race. I don't know.
I mean, they turn the boards on in 10.5. Like, spectators want to know what time it is.
And it's been years in the 10.5 class where they had the boards on. And to see the numbers at like Bill Lutz.
Yep.
What was it?
391?
391, 393?
Yeah. Yep.
That's moving.
Yep.
So Pork Chop, what you got on the agenda for us this evening, girl?
She's just thinking about probably food.
He's always thinking about food, man. A little pup cup. Did you get her a pup cup?
She gets pup cups and cheeseburgers.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, that right there is like the Honcho's mascot, and that is Pork Chop.
That is
Pork Chop's a chunky. She's a good girl. But, let's not leave you guys sitting around. Let's go ahead and bring Frank in. We'll talk about that. We're going to get in here and have a little bit of fun, kind of chat it up, let you guys kind of see how it goes on races with, we're all racers here. All of us, all four of us. So we're going to have some fun and see what Frank's got to say about them tires. What's up, man?
What's going on, guys?
What's up, Frank?
Yo.
How's it going, bud?
How's it going?
I'm going to tell you, man, that beard is looking mighty fresh.
I got to trim it up a little bit. It's a little out of control.
Like you coming correct with the beard this year. Like you just said, hey, I'm liking it. You should start selling you should start bottling what you're using.
Yeah. It's my wife's products.
Hey, shout out to the wife for the good beard product, right? So, Frank, obviously, we all know tires. But you do something a little bit different that I don't think anybody is doing in our community. And I've seen it for a while. I've kept my mouth shut. I've seen it in person. I've witnessed it. Why don't you go ahead and explain to our community like what it is that you guys are doing in your camp that's different?
So basically, what we're doing is putting the outside, the inside of the wheel, the inner part, the bead.
Yep.
We're mounting it on the outside of the wheel, and that's to stretch it out just a little bit more so that you don't have as much wrinkle, and it just gives you a lot more tunability with different foams and stuff.
Now, is it really hard to glue that like that on the?
Yeah, so these tires take me probably about a day and a half,
Oh,
letting them sit, doing all the because you can't just glue it once. You got to put about 3-4 beads on the outside, otherwise you'll blow it out.
You said a day and a half. So you better come correct when you come to a race. if it takes you a day and a half to mount up one set of tires,
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah. I come with the tote. By the end of the day, they're all over the place.
Right.
don't you love how that happens?
Oh yeah, yep.
You're like, all right, cool, guys.
There you go.
Rock them out.
Yep.
Christmas.
So, what kind of led you guys to leaning in that direction? Because obviously that's something completely different. Maybe there's some guys out there that were running that and we just never really seen it. But with Frank, one of the top contenders in the country, I think it's really neat to see because as one of the top contenders in the country and probably we'll just use the top 20 racers in the country. Frank's the only person doing that in the top 20 with his tires.
Mm-hmm.
So what led you guys to do that?
They just work really good, man. Honestly, I take this tire everywhere. I ran the same tire at Hillbilly. Everywhere I go, I can run this tire off trailer on a nasty road, and it just hooks.
Now, in Hillbillies, your car was on rails. It was money. It was good. It looked really good. Whether it was your tires or whatever, but your car looked really good in Hillbillies. Now, is that on a wide rim?
No, it's on a DE.
On a
So that's
DE
on
wheel.
a DE. So we have a DE, guys.
But you can do it. I do it on the V2s also. I do double on the V2s. I think Gary has a
So
picture of those.
a DE, guys, is anywhere between 43.9 and 44.3 wide in millimeters. Now, the way Frank is doing this, give me a second. Let me pull one out here. You can go ahead real quick, Frank. You got a picture, Gary? Well, maybe he does. There
So
we
that's
go.
that's the V2 done on both sides.
Really?
So on the front side and the back side.
Yeah, that way it gets rid of the lip of the wheel, because it's such a narrow sidewall. You almost
That makes it
either
almost
you have to
50.
run a real tight foam, or you try this right here.
That makes it almost 52 millimeters
Oh, look
wide.
at that stretch.
That's what I mean.
It's kind of fun.
That makes it almost 52 millimeters wide, which
It's
flattens.
a wide tire. We call it BBJ.
Big Booty Judy.
You know that.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I have
baby.
one of those.
We
Yes.
used to do that with I don't know if you guys ever ran the Traxxas wheels.
That's
Those are
what I'm actually measuring right now. The Traxxas wheel.
Yeah.
Set up.
That with the outside bead is a and like a soft foam
That's
is
a
a
dump.
nasty tire.
That's
Those are really hard to glue because they're so wide.
Right.
Yeah, they're more
Now-
prone to blowing the bead out if you don't do it right.
Now, my question to you is let's be real. How many sets did it take you before you mastered the gluing?
It took a few, honestly.
Yeah.
They would work for a little bit, and then maybe your conditioner or your tire cleaner would get underneath a little bit, and then it would just blow it out.
Break it apart.
Yeah, so but they're mastered now. I don't advertise them, but if anybody's looking for something different, hit me up. they're not cheap, but I guarantee you they'll gain you a half a tenth probably.
I mean,
A half a tenth's a half a
a
tenth.
half a
I mean,
tenth
when
is
we're
half a
racing,
tenth.
yeah.
Maybe less, right? We all exaggerate, but
Yeah. I know.
anything you gain is good.
Gary, you're looking for more than half a
Yeah.
tenth, my friend.
Gosh.
I love you, Gary.
Oh,
It's just
Oh, he's
all
coming back for
information.
that one.
yeah, he came back for that one.
Information from Melissa. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's legit. I remember Tony talking about this a little bit.
And my
Yeah.
boys.
I'm pretty stoked to try this.
Yeah, you just got to line it up. Make sure I do it on a wheel spinner, on a truer,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
not a balancer. I mean,
Yeah.
and I just do it on that.
You only
Make
do
sure
it with
everything's even. Make sure it's. I let them sit in the foam and the tire, the wheel, everything. I let them sit for a little bit. Make sure they get
Rest.
acclimated.
Yeah. I mean,
No.
this right here, the DE, that's my favorite rim.
Mm-hmm.
I love it because now, as much as I love, obviously, the bling and the shine and all
Yeah.
this, I like that. But at the same time, like, there's a reason why this tire, usually I've never broke one of these rims ever
Nope.
because it is a solid face. You don't get any deflection when you actually hit the tire as much. I mean, you're still going to get some. A lot of people don't realize with the aluminum ones. I think Josh made a video a while ago about his magnesium wheels, showing how
Oh yeah.
much less deflection they were getting when you hit it. And even with a magnesium wheel, it still flattens out a little bit before it rolls. I think your choice of rim is a really good rim. And actually, guys, it's like $17 for four of them.
Yeah.
One of the cheapest wheels you can get.
Also lightweight too.
Yeah, very lightweight, durable. You can walk in your local hobby shop and grab them most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a short course. It's a short course rim, so
Yep.
absolutely. I think they run these things on the dirt ovals a lot. If Tommy was here, he'd probably tell me.
Yeah, he
I don't
And
run
you
that
could
shit.
get them in a TLR offset or
Yep.
Yeah, I
associated
was about to
offset.
say you can get them in different offsets.
So whatever your liking.
Now, do you want to let a little bit of your secret out on what your offset is for the tires? Because we know that all makes a difference. Like how far
Mine
you
are
stick 'em in,
TLR all the
TLR
way.
offset.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so they're pretty much tucked in there, nice and real tight.
Yeah.
they're super.
Yeah.
So when
I'm
you
pretty
go to
sure
start,
those are
go ahead, Ann.
associated that I have. The ones that I have here are associated.
Yeah.
As like
Yeah,
I said,
that puts them out quite a bit.
it does.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
So when you go to glue your tires, are you gluing the outer bead first or the inner bead first?
The back first.
You glue the back first and get that set where you want it, and
Yep.
then go on and to glue the front.
Yep.
So we do the Traxxas wheels the same way.
Yeah.
Now, have you only done this on a Voodoo tire? Have you tried anything else yet?
No, so I've done them for other people. I've done accelerates.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done the raw speeds back in the day.
Yep.
Raw speeds. If they could have just got their belt right with the raw speeds,
The belt for the Panthers.
compound.
Panthers, yeah, we were doing that with the Panthers too.
The compounds were amazing. If
Yeah,
they could just got the belts right.
has good rubber.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's been a while, but if you guys think about it, with the stuff that we have now, you could go back to an older tire, like a Reaction Blue Dot, condition it up nicely for the proper track.
Yep.
The proper track, and that tire might just do you some justice. There might be a race or two coming soon that those will be run quietly without anyone knowing. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, you never know.
Accelerates are extremely good on air. I watched it in Florida.
Yeah.
Now I hear you do a version of that in air as well. Same concept.
Yep. So Gary has a picture of those. We use we don't use the same hardware that they use as for valves. We use a sport sports ball valve. It's like a rubber valve.
Little rubber core.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
So that's how they were originally when we first started
Yep.
playing with air voodoo
Yeah,
tires.
when we started doing air. Yep.
Amazon, you go buy 20
Yeah.
of them for
Yep.
fucking $7.
Get the little hand pump
Yep.
to
Yeah,
pump it in
they're
there.
easy to do, and those they hook. I still have sets in my box that I bring out every now and then. It's just hard to get away from what works really good for me now.
Right.
But
Harder
I'm sure at a certain track those would work really well.
Harder compounds most likely for indoor 66 foot.
Hey guys, don't forget, remember to share this
absolutely.
out to everybody watching. Sorry, I had to throw that in there real quick.
No, you're good. I'm just reading some of the comments. Guys said a harder compound for indoor 66 foot. Well, you know what, sir? The Traction King is in here.
Yeah.
I know what I run in indoor 66 foot. But let's hear from Frank what he would recommend. Now, he obviously, guys, he has products. So some of these products would work very well on a harder compound for an indoor polished concrete or whatever you're running. So go ahead, Frank. Let me hear it.
Yeah, you definitely could try some pink lemonade on a harder compound, and maybe mix in just a little bit of PJ or something in it, and you definitely would feel the difference.
You know, over the years, I've found that taking the conditioner and putting a little bit of prep in it makes a whole world of difference.
Yeah.
Huge difference. Doesn't matter what manufacturer you're using. Obviously, guys, we don't care what manufacturer you run. Run what's going to, I'll tell you what I tell everyone. Run what is going to get you the win light.
Yep.
If you feel that you need to run X, Y, and Z when you're normally running B, run what's going to get you down the road. Period.
Just what I always say is, you know, let be upfront to your sponsor, and if you do have one, and you just go from there.
Absolutely. I mean, we're all sponsored drivers here. I can tell you there's probably a couple of things, maybe some quiet things in each buddy's car that maybe the sponsors don't know about because they want to try out or they feel that it's personally a little bit better. You know, this person's bearings are better than this person. This person's carbon's better than that carbon. You know, it doesn't really matter. What you feel is going to get you down the road to give you the result is what you need to focus on.
Right.
But still be respectful to your sponsorship.
Yeah, you have to be respectful to their sponsorship at that point.
Yeah, absolutely.
So on my tire process, what I'd normally do is I take a either a red or a green scrub pad. You know, they're like a drywall pad, I think.
Yeah.
So I just try to get out the molding line pretty much.
In the
and maybe just a real light scuff.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of pink lemonade on a rag, and I just run it back and forth. Just run it back and forth a couple times. And then on the last one, I'll just let it stay wet, and I'll put it in a bag, and the tires are money.
Nice. Now, are you a big foam buster? Like, are you on the drill on the foam buster for?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, definitely. I'll run it. I'll run it through. On race day, what I'll actually do is I'll put conditioner on and then run it with the foam buster.
With the foam buster, yep.
You get a little heat in the tire, you're gonna get it in there nice. Gets the tire feeling really good.
I mean, guys, if you're ever at a big race or any local race and Frank's there and you want to learn some stuff on tire, you know, preparation, conditioning, something of that nature, obviously the man's there to race. But this man right here will pretty much, you know, open the bag to kind of show you like, hey, this is what I do. Stand back and just watch. Like that's the important part. Learning something. Frank is one of the faster guys in our community, and it's wise to watch those kind of people. When this man is in his pit, the fact that certain smells that are coming out of his tent from his conditioners and preps and heat, I mean, they don't stop over there. It's constant. They're always changing something. He's either using a dauber or he's using like a sea sponge to apply product because he wants it to do it a different way.
Yep.
I mean, I've seen it all come from him. So, I mean, you want to learn something, just sit back and watch sometimes with him.
Yeah, and I ain't afraid. I've gone and watched Junior, and I've watched uh Loopy and Rick. I watched what they were doing. I went and took a peek at their car, and okay, that's what they got. All right,
Yeah. And
and
what you
you're
just said
you're
there.
you always got to stay hungry. So I always tell myself, and I tell the guys that when we go out to a race, like get a good number, and I tell them, nah, we gotta
No.
you you, you
If
gotta just
you
you gotta keep at it.
I mean, I look at it this way. Say you're at a big race, guys, and you feel that you got a good number. We'll just say you ran a 137 and you feel that's a really good number and you haven't seen a lot, right? So we'll use Hillbillies as an instance. I know I was running low threes. Frank was running low threes in Hillbillies. There was a lot of fast guys going on there. I knew that a 134 was not going to put you deep into the rounds because I knew that there was a large handful of people that was pushing those numbers. So it's
Yeah,
like you think, oh, at 134, that's moving,
yeah,
but
it's
that's not
moving,
the
but
number you need.
no,
Like, hey, I need to be, 131. Like, hey, can I go do a 30 flat? Like,
yep,
can we touch a 28, 27? And that's just feeling the track out, getting the right conditioning,
yeah,
getting the right tire preparation. Um, so you can never just assume. I mean, I, I've done that at races myself. Motorama last year, I got to a number, set the track record,
yeah,
and I just said,
yeah,
"Well, guess what happened, boys?"
yeah.
Get out,
Um,
right? Yeah.
I always tell myself I want to get the max that the road will give me,
Yep.
Yeah, at
or
that moment.
if I see somebody else going, putting a good number, then I want to try to be there as close as I can or better.
Yeah, and that's really all you can do. Just sitting there, kind of watching, paying attention, like what you said, looking at Ken Loopy's, Rick's tires, looking at all these guys where that are in the same kind of category that you're at to see what they're running. Like that kind of sets you up for like what you need to do. Like if they're running three or four coats of this
Yeah,
and you've been making passes but they're making faster passes, why are they making faster passes? Let me go and see. Do I think their car's outpowering me? No. I mean, we're all, let's be honest, the top guys know, like, we can listen to a car when it goes down the
oh
road.
yeah, yeah,
Frank can contend, Brad fucking, everybody over here can kind of contend and go, hey, Honcho just made one hell of a lick. I didn't hear the time, but I know it was good. So how do you
Mhm.
know?
yeah,
Right?
oh yeah. You can tell. Yeah,
You can tell. So now you're kind of paying attention, like, hey, what are they doing wrong, or what are they doing right, and what am I doing wrong? Like we have
yeah,
the same amount of horsepower. I think someone said like we're like compared to almost 14, 15 horsepower in these cars at 2060. If you guys don't understand power to weight ratio, the scale's fucking weight tipped.
Yeah.
Excuse
Yeah.
my mouth.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
So when someone says I don't have more power, I don't have enough power to beat that person. No, it's probably in their tires. Tire prep is everything in this
yeah.
game. And Frank, like you can kind of talk about, some of the things and different products you use, how you use them. Explain because some people don't understand like when to use the conditioner. Do they use it all day? Do they use it just every couple rounds? You know, Go ahead and let them know how you would prepare for that throughout the
I
day.
So what I do is I like to mix mine in the cleaner, in the tire cleaner,
Hmm.
so that when I clean the tire, it gets a little love also.
Okay.
Because some cleaners are pretty rough, where they dry the tire out too much, and then you get that glass feeling on your tire after it dries out. You don't
Yeah.
want that. You want that grippy feeling when it dries out. Um, so yeah, I do that every pass, um, or every time I put prep on the tire, I clean it in that mix. Now, sometimes if I feel like a tire needs it, I'll I'll put a coat on or two and run it on the tire breaker, and then after that, just the normal cleanup process.
Hold on. Yes, Mark, he did hit a 28 in Hillbillies. I watched it.
Yeah. Yeah. I was there. I was there.
Yes, he did. And Jesse, I hope your check is in the mail for Rockwell. But yeah, those new parts Rockwell has were actually extremely nice. But as far as the tire game goes, like when you go to a track, we'll just kind of use Desert Classic. I want to be the fastest sprint career when I grow up. Nick.
That was Nick.
Yeah, it's Nick. So when you go to a race, Desert Classic, so it's not a prep track, it's asphalt.
Yep.
Smooth asphalt. What kind of tire are you looking for that track?
It'll be my go-to red with green dual stage foam.
Did you hear that, guys?
That's
If you weren't paying attention,
if you weren't paying attention,
and you can scrub it back, and you can pay attention to.
And then
26.3.
So, for example, at Hillbilly, I had a red and a gold with the same foam, green. I went 133, and then I made a tire change to a gold and went 128 just on a tire change.
And why do you think that happened, Mr. Greer?
The tire didn't have as much bite. It just released just a little bit better.
Right.
And
a little stiffer.
Probably on the big end, and I'm sure it would just had a better plant.
Oh, it was planted.
Yeah. It was.
It was planted. I watched it.
I think everybody in the area saw.
I heard it as well. It was pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
That was with a stock Volta from just no bearing change, nothing.
Hey, get your Voltas R1. You know what's up. So let's see here. And cleaner. Gary's talking about adding your stuff to the cleaner.
Yeah.
Nick wants to be as fast as you are. And Mike McCutcheon said, "What's up?" So now let's take a step away from the selection of tire and kind of just say, what is it that, obviously we're the workbench, what is it that you do before a race at home on your bench before you go to a big race?
Oh, my car gets torn down. Like right now I'm building tires and whatnot, and shocks and stuff. But yeah, my car gets torn down, bearings cleaned up, shocks, transmission.
Are you building Tony's tires?
Sometimes.
Well, next time you do it, draw a big penis inside of it.
I'm the tire guy.
Jared wants to know, do you run V1s or V2s? Jared, I can answer that. I've seen both on his car, but the majority is usually V1s.
V1s,
depending on where he's at.
V2s are on my dry tire or limited, so I'll be running V2s religiously on the limited.
So speaking of that, go ahead, Brad.
Oh, I was going to ask, do you do a tire difference due to your limited prep car?
Yeah, so because I'm not hitting the car as hard, I don't need a tire that's gonna absorb as much. And
do you do your pre-race prep similar on your Outlaw tires versus?
Yeah. Except no, you don't need you don't need to add any PJ obviously when you're doing that. You just a straight conditioner, clean it, and
straight conditioner.
I've heard the team, but not exactly sure what are.
Are you excited for the new limited prep class?
I am. I need a test, but yeah, I am. I think it's going to be a good class. I think it's going to take off. For everybody that was either not wanting to deal with the prep or feeling like they're too behind on the curve, limited prep you're going to be right there with everybody. You just work on your tune, maybe get a couple passes out, find the road where you can test and figure it out. But it should be pretty good racing, I think.
Yeah.
So I see a couple of comments real quick. Hold on. Sorry, Brad.
No, you're good.
Looks like Nick answered one of them. Hey, Frank, your son would like you to reach out and share some information about that tire mounting. option. He likes that. Must give him a little Woody or something. But this one is for Honcho.
Yes, sir.
And it says, what's up with Decatur 3?
What up from Decatur, Illinois? That's what he's saying. That's one of my locals.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
yes,
that's one of your locals right there.
Yeah, that's Brian. But yes, there will be a Midwest Classic this year, July 17th and 18th, or 16th and 17th. I got to look at the calendar again, but we just met with the facility this past week, got everything in motion for the race, and we'll be good to go. We're going to rinse and repeat like last year, except this year, for anybody that was there last year that saw the track and it lit up at night, we're going to extend into the shutdown so it's not so dark trying to see your car after you make their hit.
I think we might add some more sidewalls to go into the shutdown so we can kind of keep some of that dirt off.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Maybe Honcho's holding something back from you guys that you guys don't know about and that he does. But regardless, that's going to be one heck of a race. We do have a lot of racing coming up. Frank, dumb question. I mean, what's your next race?
Desert Classic. I tried to go and mess around with the San Diego guys, but couldn't make it out. So
Desert Classic is
Desert
for
Classic.
you. And you guys are pretty much getting prepared, ready to rock and roll. I don't want to talk about too much of the Desert Classic. Obviously, that's Travis's job.
Yeah.
It's above my pay grade. So what should we expect from you at that race? 'Cause we got a fantasy league, right? So we kind of need to know. I'd like to jot some numbers down.
Somebody might be on my fantasy league. I'm just saying.
Let's just say I got a hot rod.
You got a hot rod. That's what I like to hear.
Hell yeah, baby.
All right, I'm gonna drop that note in the box.
I've been testing a lot here, there. Not
in the
obviously
garage.
not at the fairgrounds. We can't go out there. That's gonna be a virgin ground for everybody. But where I have been testing here, Tucson, Phoenix, in front of my house, I'm ready.
Hell yeah.
Yes, Travis sparks the red light.
I'm so ready
Mike,
the season to get here.
Mike McCutcheon asked you, Frank, are you coming to March Madness?
That's up in the air still. We'll see what happens here, and we'll go from there.
I'm gonna try and make that one.
Yeah, that was a good race last year.
Yeah, I would like to go. I would like to go. Definitely, it was a fun race. Got to redeem myself.
I will tell you right now, March Madness was a great situation. I got to have my mom's lemon pepper hot wings and tea.
I also had mom's lemon pepper wings and tea.
It's probably been about 15 years for myself, so I smash, not gonna lie. But for those guys who have not been to March Madness, Frank obviously been there. It is one heck of a race. Mike puts on a fantastic event. There's lots of amenities. The track is fast. And my mom will be there making wings for everybody, obviously, just like any food place. She'll be doing her own thing, having fun. So for you guys who didn't get them and want them, knock your socks off. She'll be there making food along with the rest of the people. Mike, I will reach out to you very shortly to kind of inform you. I know that was kind of out in front of your face, like, oh wait, I wasn't aware of that. But Jason Bean, what is this?
Yep.
It says Travis Sutton and I are sending anonymous death threats to our fantasy drivers if they don't perform.
You hear that, guys? So if you get some weird death threats, that's why.
Yeah. If you haven't made your fantasy league, go to the Pro RC Outlaw and go make your fantasy league. Yeah. I mean, free of charge. And I'm pretty sure there's a $200 payout at the end of the season.
Yeah. One quick thing before I gotta go. I got dinner plans. I just wanted to show this too. Now that they're legal, the
That's a,
O-ring
yeah.
front, and anybody can make these. They're super simple. I don't have the exact measurements on the O-ring, but you can do it on any wheel. You just got to cut the interior bead off, and you put it on the
Okay.
outside bead.
I mean, again, coming with something different to the table.
Mhm.
Leave
I
it to
like
Frank. I mean, Mark's not here right now, so Frank decided he was going to stick his spoon in the sugar bowl and stir some stuff up. So that's what you get. But that's what we do as racers. We like to find that gray area and push it. Now that it's legal, great. It's awesome. I love the idea of it. I know, like David Dunn, I know there's some other manufacturers out there that have been making some new wheels.
Again, their wheels work great. I used the Noel Services wheels at Hillbilly and RCDRL.
Yeah.
Look
I
really
mean,
good.
it's good to see because it gives like, not everybody's going to go out and be buying these things.
Exactly.
Mhm.
They're expensive. But like this one, obviously, this is a David Dunn. David Dunn created this. This is the rim and the tire he printed.
Yep.
Okay. This costs next to nothing. Brakes, throw it away.
What I would suggest on the 3D prints is you could put a light scuff on them, and you'll get a little bit better traction with
A
them.
little bit, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Instead of
Now-
trying
Now,
to
what's the overall height on that?
on they're low, bro.
They're
This is
low?
gonna be it'll be the lowest tire you run. You
Yep.
can slam
So
the
that-
front of the body with these.
like a sedan tire, so it's pretty small.
It's a DRC wheel. I don't know if they're selling them anymore, but it was their shorter fronts.
Oh, that was the ones for their pro mods. Oh,
I'm
and
not
Jason
sure.
Beam says it's payout per race too.
For the fantasy.
All
Yeah,
right.
oh, yes, because it is now fantasy leagues per weekend as well.
Well,
So
boys,
I need you
girls,
guys to do
Same.
good.
that means you may want to call your buddies and find out who's going to Tucson.
absolutely. I mean, now I'm gonna have to do a little research to see if that applies for like all the races. If any race is happening, can they join in on that? Just so they're a part of what's going on with fantasy, because obviously there's a lot of racing going on the West Coast and southern areas. Northern areas, not so much. We're just kind of sitting over here in limbo.
Being jealous.
Yeah, extremely. But Frank, I don't want to hold you up anymore. I know you got dinner. I'm hungry as well. So
Appreciate
enjoy
you
your
guys
evening.
bringing me on.
But
Thanks
yeah,
for what you
man.
guys do too.
Yeah. Hey man, we
All right,
appreciate
thanks,
to have
Frank.
you.
Yeah, thank you, Frank.
Yep.
See you,
Anybody
buddy.
needs anything, message me.
Absolutely.
Yep.
You have a
See you at
wonderful
the fast
evening.
lane.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
See you,
All
bro.
right.
Peace.
You can set the roster, or you can see who's there.
Until the day of the race.
Oh, nice.
All right, thank you, Jason. That's awesome. Actually, I mean, that's actually pretty cool.
Dude,
So
Jason's been working on this website
He is
and
killing
coming
it.
up with some really cool stuff for us to do on the website. I'm just
He's
saying.
really killed it.
Yeah.
I Jason, you've kind of been in the shadows, and I know Texas know who you are, and you've made a name for yourself now. People are kind of like, hey, this guy came out with a big stick swinging. Well, he's responsible for a lot of stuff lately, a lot of stuff in the 26 season. So like, I want you guys to see him, thank him, because if it wasn't for Jason and a lot of things, like, we wouldn't be able to do some of the things that we do and be able to provide some of the services that we're doing for you guys. So, big shout out to him and Jason Beam Racing. Hopefully I see you at a race soon. I might make it back down to Texas when it gets warmer, just so I can get out of here for a little bit. But so let me see. Obviously, you two aren't going to Motorama
We are not.
No, we
because
should
I
do
don't know if there's any big races happening between now and the 20th of February.
I don't think so.
I think that's the next
Yeah.
bigger race. And Motorama, guys, if you have not been there, is an indoor 66-foot polished concrete climate controlled facility that has dirt racing, it has quad racing, it has dirt bikes, it has go-karts, it has dirt oval, it has dirt two-wheel and four-wheel drive. And there's a lot of other things. Car
Don't they do
shows.
like a car show or something
They
there?
they do
Yeah.
the car shows there. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on there. I will say for my first time being there last year, after one of my teammates reached out, aka Big Head, reached out to me and was like, "Hey, you need to come next year."
Yeah.
I
It looked
went,
like a
and
super awesome race.
at first I was a little skeptical about running the 66-foot indoor, but I will tell you, it was very fast. It was very fun. It is a goat.
It is the GOAT.
So
Who
if you
won that
guys,
race last year? Do you remember?
so Brian Henry.
My
I think it
dude.
was, that is my ninja.
Dude.
Teammate on a couple different teams. That is my ninja, ride or die. We pit together. We race together a lot. Dude's goofball. Love him to death.
Yep.
Copper cakes. I hope your Meemaw's nice to you right now while daddy's at work. Hopefully he brings you a sausage biscuit in the morning. Hopefully you get that. He'll see this and be like, "You're an asshole."
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, if you have not attended Motorama ever, even if you don't want to race and you just want to go see the cool stuff, I'd give it a whirl.
It's a cool event.
It's a really cool event. There's a lot of things going there. Chris Rankin usually brings his big cars out there. It's in the show. I mean, there's a lot of big name guys out there. I don't even really want to go down the list. But it's a lot of fun. It's definitely
And that's
different,
in
more than what we're used to.
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, at their convention center. There's nothing like going to a place, and this was the first place that I really, other than the big races we've been to, the first time I've ever gone to a race to see the spectators that are standing along the track that are not racing. Like, and I mean multiple hundreds of people just standing down the side watching you race. It's a little wild.
That's pretty cool.
I do remember William Centennial thought that he was going to put his car into a kid's stroller. Not intentionally. Car got a little away from him, and the kid, I think the kid shit his pants. I'm not gonna lie.
You got a 4.5 pound carbon fiber rocket,
Yeah, but it's a good time. The people who run that, I can't forget. I keep forgetting his name. I'm sorry if you're on here watching, but I do rep your race. 100%. I will be there. Coming back for that track record. Let's go.
I got a little breaking news.
We do have
This
some
just
breaking
in.
news, boys.
Just some breaking news. There's a gentleman in the comments right now that goes by the name of Jeremiah Sweetwood.
Ooh, Jeremiah.
To welcome him to Team Supa.
All right. What's up?
What's up, buddy? Welcome, bro.
All right. Mike Piccolo, who? Me and him are running for a glizzy. Yeah, Val. Me and him are running for that glizzy. But you don't realize is those glizzies are like $14 for one. Like a bit ridiculous.
Are they good?
I don't know. When he buys it for me, I'll let you know. No, Mike's a good dude. I know he runs that up there in New Jersey or whatever. He's a good guy. Gary, don't you have things to do? But so Honcho,
Yo,
you're here.
that is true.
Super. I'm coming and
Supa's
setting a trigger. I got something you can set on Super.
Oh,
You can put my balls on your eyelids.
We went R-rated.
Not familiar.
Went R-rated real quick.
yeah,
Real quick, bud. Real quick. But all right, guys. Honestly, Supa is an amazing guy. He's obviously another one of my teammates. He's always got some crazy stuff to say to you. Always.
Always.
I don't know. I mean, you could wake up 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. Super's telling you to do things to his body that you probably don't want to do. But Super's an amazing guy. So Hancho.
What it
Let's
is.
talk a little bit about your race, big boy.
Yep. I'm excited for that thing to happen again.
Yeah, I mean, you've been a little out. You kind of obviously you had to deal with life because that's what we do as adults. We're responsible. But your race is an up and coming race that I think if you have the opportunity to go to, guys, you need to.
Yep.
Not just for the race, but for the fun that happens with the race, the hanging out. Everybody, I mean, it happens at every race, but there's a couple races that stand out with this, that where people get together, they hang out, they have fun. Some people have a couple. It is an absolute blast.
That was a great race. I mean, my daughter still talks about going back to that race because of, I mean, dude, the kids had a blast.
Yeah.
I know my kids had an absolute blast at that race with your daughter and all the other kids riding the scooters.
Thanks,
Yep.
You know what? You know, that race, we need as many people that want to support it. Let's do it.
Let's move, come on.
Yes. There it is, guys.
In the house, bit.
This is what we deal with at 6 o'clock in the morning every morning.
This is great.
Camera's off, buddy.
So, guys, obviously, this is Super Aaron. He is the owner and operator and mastermind behind the supercar. Probably one of the top cars out in the community at this point, along with a couple other ones.
Yes.
You know, we don't want to single out anyone, but we all love everybody. But we love Super.
We love Super.
You guys just love my
Yeah. All right.
Guys,
What's up? What?
Represent.
Oh, wipe your chin.
Wipe your chin on, chill.
You're drooling.
Oh. Yeah, there went the neighborhood. Super came in and, hey, you know what? If you got little kids, you should probably put them to bed right now because shit's
just go ahead and click the off. Just scroll up.
Hey, so what are we doing in Pennsylvania besides seeing flat buttons?
So, we're obviously going to go to dinner.
Yep.
We're definitely going to dinner.
Yes, for sure.
Tony. So
I know what's happening after that.
You going to the disco?
Yeah.
Man,
I think Super, with the right combination of people at that track's gonna get fast. It's already fast. I think Chris Rankin, if you guys don't know who he is, he actually is a professional drag racer. You can find him on Street Outlaws. You can find him in NHRA. Well, nope, not really. No. So was that they named it the US? What is that, Brad? Help me out here.
Dude, I'm drawing a blank here. I know part of them went to NHRA and some of them went to IHRA.
Yes. Either way, same thing. You can find him on TV, run him. Chris Rankin at PA. He runs with us. He runs right along with us. He has a lot of fun.
Nice.
I did get to race him last year. Sorry, homie. Cool thing about that is, guy's really cool, down to earth. He likes to learn. It's a different type of atmosphere, guys. Because like if you're not racing, you can walk around and see what's going on, see all the cool cars, and there is some absolutely cool cars. There might even be a car in that building that Super probably did.
Maybe.
There's a lot of show cars. Maybe even you, Brad. You never know. Maybe a Tesla or two.
Could be.
Maybe a Porsche that you peeled the roof off 3 or 4 times.
Couple of times.
But yeah, so once we're done, obviously with PA, we have the Desert Classic. Travis will be covering that on Thursday for you guys. And
Okay.
Butch Up always looks stupid coming. Oh god.
Hmm?
Just in the comment, I'm not reading it out loud.
That one.
Yeah, I'm not touching that one. Obviously, guys, Travis is going to touch base on that with the Desert Classic. Like I said, that's above my pay grade. We're peasants here. We just.
So we're talking tires tonight. Super. Do you have your tires glued up, ready for this weekend?
Yeah,
Oh,
good
yeah.
idea.
What are you
Let's take a
running?
look at those.
Yeah,
Just keep your pants on.
yeah,
Yeah.
You see my rubbers?
I
yeah.
want to see your rubbers.
Turn your camera on, Super.
It's on.
So I run
You need to turn it sideways.
sideways.
Well, I'm saying your camera. If you turn it sideways, it'll fill up the screen.
Then you're bigger.
There,
There
you
we go.
there we go.
Now it looks bigger, Supa.
That's the first time I heard that.
That's what he said. So I run these shoes. I heard that works in person. I've never been on that surface, so I'm gonna try that. But my go-to is the Run Reds
D1s,
with double stuff inside.
double stuffs on a red or a gold,
A red,
a red.
yeah, and with the bad wheels. I'm gonna try out the solids instead of the performance sets.
A little heavier. A little
A
heavier.
little bit
tire.
heavier, yeah. I never do it on that surface, so I want to try something a little bit heavier to get that easier distribution back.
Okay.
Take me out of her. But yeah,
All right.
I mean, I just run reds. No matter what surface, I've been around so many surfaces and rotations that I pretty much know the temperatures.
Mm-hmm.
And how much prep to use. And usually by the time I get to, if I get to the third or fourth round, I'm at 2 hertz of prep. But I usually start at that 4 and work my way down.
4 and then come down.
Yes.
We're not
Did you
adding 2. We're not adding more.
Yeah.
We bring that.
And then takes them away.
Yeah. Because as everybody goes down the track, they're putting on prep, so it gets better and better and better. So you use less.
Yeah.
Especially on prep tracks, like RC 0, and usually down to run, maybe a run and more hot, but sometimes even more hot.
We've been really fast on one coat.
Yeah. So
Less is more.
yeah, I mean, this week I went out testing at my new spot. This was the second week that I went up there and test. And I missed it with my PJ that I normally do at like prep VS and whatnot. And I was on there 2 hertz at 60 degree weather.
Yeah. Now, when Brooks made his passes, did you turn on the turbine fan before he went? Or did you just slide the finish line? Did you slide the finish line sensor closer to him after he started the pass? That's all I gotta know.
Yeah, he blew and it went. Yeah,
Brooks is usually good at that part.
Yeah, he really did good. I mean, he was sweating the whole season last year, and to see him with the brand new build go out there and run his times right off the trailer, and it's like wow. And then it just got faster and faster.
Yep. And then set his personal best this weekend.
Consistent. Yeah, consistent.
Yeah, and I remember him saying that he was like, "Yeah, I have never run the car this way, brand new build." He told us that he was going practice or whatever. Obviously, this morning when I seen them in our chat, I kind of gave him a little bit of crap. You know what I mean? Just kind of like messing with him.
I mean, we have to. It's Brooks.
We have to. Sorry,
But
Jay.
yeah, no, he did really good. I mean, he built it the way I built my car. He actually built and do it his way, but he seen throughout the year that how my car works. So he said, I'm gonna build it exactly like yours. I'm gonna go out there and test, and just so happened he flew out and tested me, and boom, he was happy.
So Jared wants to know, Super, are you planning on playing with the limited prep car, or are you strictly outlaw?
I'm sitting out there. I just want to do fast. I have
Strictly
enough
Texas.
guys in my team that jump in the limited, so I want to really concentrate on the prep, the food outlaw, and that's my passion. Yeah.
And our next question here. What's our season look like for racing? Well, you'll just have to stay tuned and find that part out. No, there's quite a bit of racing gonna happen this year. For
Yeah.
myself, I'm gonna tell you that I won't make all of the races for the series just because obviously life. But I will make a good amount of them. I will make the ones that help you make up for ones you miss.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm definitely going to March Madness, obviously PA. I'll make it to Texas maybe once or twice this year.
Nice.
Definitely going to Midwest. I have to be at Midwest. That's not even an option. I'm going to be with Cassidy at her race. Because Travis and Cassidy are going to come back and have a little bit of fun with us, guys. If you don't know
Yes.
them, great
Yes.
people. It'd be
You
nice
gonna make
to
it
see
to
them.
Super Chips? Are you coming to Chip? Just saying.
Hell yes,
It's
I am.
it's a yeah, I bet you are.
God no.
Depending on how things go, yeah, it's on the paper. I just kind of like to play it out. Can you get the same car? Jimmy, I think you can
You
you his
could.
question is you could, yes.
Yeah.
Now obviously Tommy touched base on this a couple weeks ago, maybe a week or two.
Mm-hmm.
He runs pretty much the same setup in his car for Outlaw as he'll be running in dry tire or limited prep. But I really don't think you guys want that man in limited prep. He's gonna hurt some feelings.
Yep.
But yeah, I really think you can. Obviously, it's based off of the tunes, and like that, we'll get into like our next week's conversation is based off the tunes, whether you tune it in the radio or tune it in the seat. And that is the question, because honestly, that makes a huge difference on how your car is performing. Like Supa does his way, Honcho does his way, Brad does his way, I do mine. So depending on how you want to adjust those things, next week will be very informal if you're
Informative.
listening.
Yeah,
Yes.
informative. Yeah.
Yes. New spot for Super Chip Supa or the same spot?
It's a new spot for my hood.
New spot. Yep.
It's a new
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah. New
All right.
spot.
Looks good. Looks really good.
I'm gonna get with Ray before we go out there and see if it needs to be prepped or he thinks that it will just run it. You know?
So I'll be honest, guys. You can hit me in my DMs, cuss me out if you want to, call me whatever you want. But I personally think just misting the track from front to back all the way to the end of the shutdown is probably the best thing for us.
Yeah.
It makes a massive difference. Guys, I don't think you realize like even Honcho, all four of us have been in this long enough to see what OG preps before big preps, heavy preps came along, where you would be on a track and see 500 foot of track that was tacky in the shutdown, where you're walking in the shutdown to get your car and it sounds like you're walking in a Shasta film. So that's a huge thing. Oh, look at here. What's up, Santa? Ho, ho, ho.
Nobody thinks I know how to tune my own car or what?
Oh, no, absolutely. You didn't say anything about you tuning your car.
Well, I just get a random message. I'm trying to watch the Olympics that somebody's on there saying Supa's tuning my car.
I don't even think. No.
No.
I asked him. I just
All right.
asked him if he had kicked the finish line sensor in your direction
Yeah,
while you were
yeah,
driving.
Oh man,
You know how that goes.
I didn't even know y'all were on. Gary just messaged me. How y'all doing?
Good,
Yeah.
buddy. How are you?
Good, man.
man.
Sorry,
So,
y'all
hey.
know I don't watch a lot online. I post a lot.
So,
and I
we
come
got you
on, but
here.
I don't. Okay,
We got you here, so we do have a question.
All right.
How did you feel about your testing this weekend?
No, it was
Honestly.
great, man. I mean, honestly, it was great. So what I wanted to accomplish, and it was crazy whim, man. I mean, I had to go because y'all know, they're on the chat with me. I drive all around trying to find spots. I finally found a spot, and then the ice came. And we're 2 weeks out from the race, So when he posted that picture, I called him, and he's like, yeah, come. So I wanted to see if the same tune that I know goes a nice low 4 would work on a road like that. Because the last time I did it was at the prep track, but it was cold and there wasn't a heavy groove. So kind of similar, I guess, like tight, And sure enough, this exact same tune, exact same time, 4.0, just like the other one. So just barely clicked at it. And, it's been a year since I've had a good day like that. And, I've run a little 1.3 here and there, but I've never backed it up other than a year ago. 10, 11 months ago, so it was awesome. I mean, I didn't do much to it. We made, I don't know, Supa, 6, 7 hits. I think I ran 4 or 5 134s and 135. So I learned a lot. I went back to the M17. So I just needed to find where to start and what the ranges were. That was the goal. So that was it.
Old Faithful.
Yeah, it's smooth, man. I mean, trust me, Futaba's good too, but when you zing a Sanwa, it sounds like an even ramp. No matter what P curve you change, no matter what, you don't hear a pitch change or a shift change. And for me, it was like going back home for what I used to know.
So what we were talking about this morning, Brooks, we were pretty close.
Oh yeah, I know. I looked at it. Yeah, we were right on almost.
We were damn close to it.
Yeah, we were. Yeah,
I
I guess our memories don't fail us from that. It's right there. It was right in between the two we said.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, hi guys. Gary's a drama queen, so he's got to stir up something.
Oh no, I'm sure he was like, "Hey, I'm going to bring Brooks in so he can."
Yeah.
So he can
But
jump
Supa, thank you for the hospitality, man. And man, Supa drove me all around Utah yesterday so that I could sightsee because the day went good. We didn't need to test, and it was. I got to meet Supa's family. I've never been to his house with everything we've done together. And it was a very special time just to have a fun trip with one of your best friends and get the data we needed for 2 weeks from now.
So before you leave, Brooks, I do have one question for you.
Yeah.
So how was Supa's meat in your mouth?
Oh, God, you got to say it that.
How was it? Because guys, you don't understand. He didn't really get to eat Supa's food in Hawaii because he was sick.
No, I never. So all the years, all the time I've been with Supa, I've never eaten his food. I was sick, and it was. I mean, it's okay, y'all understand Supa. Attention to detail. Yes, his meat was good in my mouth.
Gary, I need you to ping that, and we'll just put it on loop.
Listen, I'll take it.
I love you, buddy.
Food was amazing, dude. Anyway, hey, Honcho's here. Hey, buddy. Sorry, my screen's so little. How are you?
Oh, you gotta turn your phone sideways.
Nah, I'm not gonna risk it. Everything's going right now.
You're correct. Yeah, man.
Well, good deal.
It's great, dude. Well, it's good to see you, man.
Yeah, always good to see you guys. And sorry, I just don't watch stuff online. I post and come on lives, but I just don't. I don't read anything. I'd be really angry. I'd probably be angrier than Brian Henry if I read everything online.
He could be a little on the edge sometimes.
I'm just screwing around, guys. Well, I appreciate it, guys. I'm good, Gary. Just wanted to say hi. Thanks for being an idiot and making me think they were talking crap.
Thanks for hanging out with us, buddy.
Thanks, Brooks.
Man. All right.
We'll talk to
See
you
y'all
in the
soon.
morning, man.
All right, buddy.
Well, guys, it is 9:08. And I don't know about you. I've been at work. Oh, wait, hold on. There's Chris Haynes.
What up, you mofos?
You know, that right there, Chris Haynes, that's my homie. It's my ride dog, obviously. He's close friends with everybody, straight line driver. What we call AKA Mr. Big Head. Now, if you don't know him, I would recommend you don't call him that. Like, he's black. Just letting you know. But guys, it's 9:09. I've been at work all day. Stupid, it was fantastic seeing you.
Guys, thank you for inviting me. Gary, thank you. And just have a great series and have some fun.
That's right.
Absolutely, man.
right.
Let's do it.
And you guys, Brad, you want to shout out any of your sponsors? Super, you are your sponsor.
Yeah. I have bad news. Those RC, straight line, not who else?
Don't forget your MasterCard.
Fish.
Shark, Paul,
Yeah, Fish.
Paul.
Who's it? Oh, yeah, Per.
Oh yeah, Paul.
That guy.
That guy.
JFab's telling us to go to sleep. He needs to go back into the shop and get that Ford 2-door rolling out.
It's rolling this weekend. It was rolling this
really
weekend,
good, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now, that thing looked real good.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just can't do it. Sorry.
Honcho, you got any sponsors you want to thank before we get out of here this evening?
Yeah, huge shout out to Supa again. I'm a team driver for Supa, and that family is absolutely freaking amazing. Straight line spoilers, Shark RC bodies, Get Stuck products, RC Speed Secrets. I know I'm missing a few, but sorry guys if I missed anybody. I put on the spot.
On the spot.
Yeah.
Like, gotta write them down at this point.
I know.
Yeah, you pretty much have to.
Yeah, you have to just put this up there.
Tommy is sick this evening. He had some bad raccoon.
Tommy's not feeling well.
At a local hoedown.
She's making shit up now.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
No, Tommy had food poisoning. All right, Supa.
I'll see you guys.
Yeah, man.
All right, so
Yeah, guys. So for Hitman, yeah. Tommy has food poisoning this evening. He won't be here. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I missed my man there. I call him AKA Whiteness. I'm AKA Darkness. Just kind of goes together like peanut butter and jelly. Oh, hose. Chris.
Hose? Huh? Where?
Like a garden hoe? Like are we digging holes? What are we doing here? But Brad, you have your sponsor you'd like to kick off?
Yeah. Dustin GFRP, he's my chassis sponsor. Been there for 4 years now. So
yeah.
Ghost RC Speed Secret, Shark, Gary Campbell, Straight Line Spoilers, does a lot for what y'all are watching right now. Flow Packs. So Paul.
Ghost?
So, yeah, Aaron.
Oh,
Aaron Klein,
okay.
Ghost.
I heard
Yeah,
that.
he's kind of a big deal.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Kind of makes everything go forward.
Yep.
Well, for myself, obviously, guys, R1, some Rockwell. What up, though? David Dunn does my motors, does my 3D printing stuff. He's always creating stuff. Get Stuck, prep and batteries. RC Speed Secrets. Underdog tires. Straight line
you didn't write them down, did you?
No, I'm looking at a body that's hanging on the wall in front of
That's
me.
where
What are you?
I was trying to look for stuff too.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just like, man, I really just said that and I didn't write it down. But yeah, I love my sponsors. Thank you for everything they do. Guys, wonderful time. Oh, Gary.
Yeah.
Gary, it's unspoken.
You didn't write it down.
I said straight line at the end. I did. Ask Melissa. She probably heard it.
I said it.
But
I said it.
yeah.
Me too.
Guys, it's great having you guys. Good show. Let's have
Nice
fun.
having him on the team.
Next week we'll be talking about tuning radio. When you tune with the radio, when you tune with the ESC, when you go with FDR. These are going to be things we talk about next week. Hopefully Tommy feels better. I think it'll be a pretty good show. If you guys have anything else you want to talk about, obviously, don't send it to Tommy right now. He doesn't feel good. Send it to myself, Brad, Honcho, Gary. I don't care if you know people that I don't know. If you know Big Head, all these people, Chris Carson. I don't care if you guys are talking about yourself and you want to say, "Hey, let's do this." What is the special question tonight? Special question this evening. The first person, Gary's going to make a post on the Straight Line page. So you're going to have to go to the Straight Line page for you guys who are not Straight Line drivers on Facebook. What is the ramp speed for a Sandwall M17 negative 94 at 110 EPA? That's all I got to ask. What? Shut up, big head. That's all I got to say. But the first person, once Gary makes the post, we'll see. We'll find some stuff. We got plenty of things I can, take care of.
Make sure to like and share it, please.
Like, share it. You got questions, send us whatever you got, man. We appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful evening. And good night.
Have a great
Thanks for watching The Workbench, and hope to see you next week.